YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy 21JT James here, checking in once again with another video, but this time it's going to be a little bit of a review in check, and it's kind of going to be a little bit of a reaction as well. Oh, I haven't really gotten a chance to say anything about it. I meant to say something the other day, but then I got busy, and yeah, this is pretty much finals week for me, so you can pretty much imagine how everything is going right now. It's actually going pretty fast. And part of me likes it. Part of me likes the fact that it's going fast. Should be going on tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be fun. But in the meantime, folks, I was actually another way of actually I also just kind of found this out. Oh, I did find this out on Saturday when everybody else found out about it, but I did not. But like I said, I'm not getting a chance to do my reaction to it until now, unfortunately, simply because of the fact that, how can I put it? Simply because of the fact that, one, I was at a track meet, two, like I said, finals week. Eek. And if you're a college student, you know what I'm talking about when I say finals week. But nonetheless, guys, there was one thing that I had to say that could not go unaddressed, and that is pretty much the trade for Giancarlo Stanton. He is, in fact, now a New York Yankee. That's pretty much what I'm going to be focusing on right now. Is pretty much all the New York Yankee moves. Who's as of late? Ain't so far. Cashman, good job. I'm gonna give you a B. Yeah, reason being, your dumbass forgot to sign Pineda back. You forgot to sign Pineda back, you idiot. But that's alright, I guess. It's because apparently we're rumored to be going after Andrew Cashner and Alex Cobb. Alex Cobb, I'm cool with. Andrew Cashner, both of them I'm actually really cool with. Only real problem is, how can I put this? How can I put this? I doubt we'll get Cashner. The reason I say that, the reason I say I doubt we're gonna get Cashner is because of the shaving thing, and I know Cashner hates to shave. I mean, when he went to Miami, I know he hated the fact that he had to shave his beard. So that's kind of one reason why I'm not necessarily jumping at the fact that we might get Cashner, but definitely enjoying the fact that we might get Alex Cobb, because I definitely do like Alex Cobb's game. And there is actually another thing that's going around saying that we might get Garrett Cole. I'm actually another big fan of Garrett Cole. Well, honestly, if we can get Garrett Cole, that would be a stud move, because if you think about it, this would be the rotation. It would be Tanaka, or no. Apparently, everyone thinks Sevy's the ace now, so it would be Sevy, Tanaka. Actually, I want to switch that, because Tanaka really hasn't been, an ace as of late. He hasn't really been a number 2 starter either. So it'll probably be Tanaka, Gray, Sevy, Gray, Tanaka. I just got done with the finals, so my bad if I'm not necessarily thinking straight. Sevy, Gray, Tanaka. Then Cole, if we picked him up, maybe move Cole to the 3 spot, Tanaka to the 4, and then possibly Montgomery. I mean, if we make a move for another pitcher, great. If not, I mean, not really a big deal. Oh, now, one thing that I do want to address, we got rid of Headcase. Perfect. Which added him back to the team that we don't need, that doesn't need anything. I really do think Cashman listens to me. I really do think that half the shit I say, he actually listens to. Because I said, last off-season, we need to sign or trade for someone big this off-season. What do? We traded for Stanton. And we need to get rid of some of the bad contracts and some of the salaries. Got rid of Headcase. Perfect. Honestly, there are 3 guys right now that I think that we need to bring back as the Yankees. And those three guys are simple: Frazier, Holiday, and CC. Why CC? One, we can toss him in as a sixth starter if we need him. Potentially throw him or Montgomery into the bullpen and send Sessa down, or possibly trade him, please. Alright, I really don't want to deal with Luis Sessa anymore. Or trust me, the guy is absolute garbage. If you can trade him, please do. Ooh, Cashman. Alright, please trade Sessa. Alright, maybe package him and Michael K. Alright, personally, matter of fact, the entire Yankee, just redo the entire Yankee commentary he's seen, because they do not, honestly, half of them do not know what they are talking about. Let's be real. Alright, Flaherty, he's a dumbass. O'Neal, he's a dumbass. Has great players. They're dumbasses on the mic. Michael K, hey, he's the dumbass that turned around and said, Justin Verlander very grossly overpaid. Like, you fucking idiot. Whatever. Now, am I going to say that the Yankees are in the running for Jake Arrieta? I'm not going to say yes, I'm not going to say no, because the reason I'm not going to say no is because honestly, right now, the reason the Yankees could be in the running for Jake Arrieta is because, honestly, we are clearing up cap space. We did get rid of at least $13 million salary or whatever the fuck it is, and honestly, we definitely do need the pitching, but the reason I'm saying yes, as in I don't think he's going to come here, is because he's definitely going to get offers from better teams. I'm not going to say better than, necessarily offensively better than us, but definitely pitching-wise, defensively, and potentially offensively just as good. And that team that I'm talking about is, in fact, the Washington Nationals. I will also not be surprised if he does re-sign with the Cubs. The only reason I would not be surprised if he re-signs with the Cubs is simply because of the fact that, well, it's simple, folks, all right? Arrieta is honestly, that's where he broke through. Ooh, honestly, I would not be surprised if he turns around and says, I want to stay here for another 2 years, and if you can tell us in a player option, that'd be awesome. But that's just me. Now, a couple other bad contracts the Yankees should consider getting rid of. I'm not going to say Ellsbury. I'm going to say Ellsbury, but I'm not going to say Ellsbury. The reason I want to say yes and no to Ellsbury is because we don't need the salary, but we definitely could use the roster spot and the speed and contact. Is Ellsbury the same guy he used to be? No, he's not necessarily the same guy he used to be. Obviously, he's like the third option for the Yankees right now, coming off the bench in terms of playing the outfield, because right now, or second option, I should say, because you would have Judge and Stanton, and obviously for whatever the fuck reason, and Michael K said that Stanton's gonna DH. Yeah. Keep saying that, Michael K. Keep saying that. I'd rather have Stanton on defense. And it's pretty much, long story short, you're gonna have Stanton or Judge, one of those two, who's gonna be in right. Whoever the hell's not in right is probably gonna be in left. And then you're gonna have Gardner in center. And who would DH? It'd probably be Hicks. Except the Yankees aren't smart enough and don't re-sign Matt Holliday. I mean, he's worth the money. Honestly, let's be real. Well, yes, he got hurt with a concussion or whatever, or he was sick or whatever the fuck it was, but still, he was putting up the same power numbers he did in St. Louis, and then some. And when we needed him in the playoffs, he didn't strike out 9 times. He didn't go 0 for 12. He didn't go 0 for 15. He went 0 for 3, but at the same time, he didn't strike out. Each time he actually grounded out. I think it was a ground out and like 2 deep flyouts. And for whatever the fuck reason, Girardi decided to pinch hit him. Like you make sense, Girardi. You're stupid. But honestly, I think it would make sense to re-sign Holliday because he could definitely propose a threat in terms of the lineup buys, because you think about it like this, you would have pretty much Sanchez, Judge, Stanton, and a little bit of Gardner for power, or won't necessarily, realize him as a power hitter. Still top of the line guy. You'd have Torreyes, you'd have Didi, and you'd have Holiday in there somewhere. And obviously, you have to pitch to one of them. You have to pitch to one of them. Didi Gregorius, honestly, probably one of the biggest surprises in my opinion last year. Definitely one of the big guys coming out of it. So I definitely do think that Gregorius. So I definitely think that adding Holiday and adding that extra power to the lineup could really help us. Even if we had, just a simple, what's it called? I forgot. Sorry guys, girlfriend's messaging me. She might call me in like 2 seconds, so. But nonetheless, guys, you have, let's go. But nonetheless, you have pretty much a lot of people turning around and actually making a lot of sense when it comes down to, like I said, with Gardner and all this. And right now, it actually, like I said, makes sense to re-sign Holiday because, like I said, definitely a good power bat off the bench. And he could definitely do some DHing. He obviously proved that. But honestly, I think we would most likely see Aaron Hicks. Another contract that I think we need to get rid of, like I said, I think it is Luis Sessa that we need to get rid of. He's done absolutely nothing for us. Let's be realistic. Hey, folks. All right, some of these out. All right, trust me. The guy, like a 4.43 ERA. I mean, we got rid of Brian Mitchell, which is good, in my opinion. And trying to think who else we got to, or who else we should get rid of. Let me take a look real quick. Ellsbury, Sessa, and Romine. Hands down, we need to get rid of Romine. Hey, now, like I said, everybody's going to be like, why the fuck do you need to get rid of Romine? He's been so good for us. He hasn't really been that good, folks. All right, come on. He hasn't. He really hasn't been that good for us. And honestly, I think that we could definitely use him for trade value because a lot of things that happen when we trade a backup catcher, or we've traded starting catchers, but when we traded a backup catcher or something like that to a team that needs it for somebody who actually doesn't. I mean, hell, we've sent how many catchers over to Pittsburgh? So, Cashman, call up Pittsburgh, see what you can do to send them Romine and possibly, maybe a prospect. And obviously, everybody's going to be like, why are you getting rid of the young guys? Hey, guys, look at what we need first. All right, we also need a lot of stuff. So pretty much in order to get those needs, you have to sacrifice. Obviously, we wanted Stanton. We needed Stanton a little bit for that extra power. Stanton wanted to come to New York, so we had to sacrifice Castro. Oh, what did we give up also? We gave up 2 other prospects, Endeavor and Guzman, and that's literally packing peanuts. We gave them, the best way to put it was by the score. We gave them Hubba Bubba and bag of sunflower seeds. We gave them nothing. And that's all we get. That's all we gave them. And right now, pretty much Castro, he's going to benefit off of it here right now because he's actually going to be probably one of the bigger stars over in Miami. I mean, who knows? Maybe we could trade for him back. Just saying. Not going to necessarily, obviously living in a little bit of a fantasy, but we could definitely make it work. I reckon he's definitely going to be one of those key players on Miami to actually come up and actually get a lot to happen. But yeah, another thing that happened for the Yankees is, like I said, we did trade Headcase. We traded him and Brian Mitchell, 2 completely unneeded players, unneeded salaries. Got rid of them. Thank God. Don't need them. Good riddance. Yeah, so we got him for Jabari Blash. And I've seen a little bit of Jabari Blash's game. Obviously, not the best. Obviously, didn't necessarily have the best of seasons last year. Only 164 at-bats, 213 average, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. But honestly, I think he will be a very good bench player. Like, he's not... Let's be real. The offense is already set. All right? The outfield's already set. And Blash is honestly either A, going to be really good with the minor league system and honestly helping out a little bit, and just in case somebody gets hurt so that he can get called up, or he's just going to be really good off the bench. And it's just in case, like, A, we go into extra innings, or B, just in case, like, we need someone and we want to get someone some rest or something like that. It's definitely, like I said, going to benefit us. Us picking up Blash, like I said, getting rid of Headley and Mitchell, it's going to benefit us a lot more. And like I said, I honestly think that we should go ahead and go after Todd Frazier. The reason I'm saying go after Todd Frazier is simple. Well, one, he'll give us a lot of leniency, simply because, let's be real. Well, folks, he was born in Toms River. Alright, Toms River is literally, yes, it's south of Jersey, but still. Well, Toms River, New Jersey. You folks, huge Yankees city in Jersey, I would know. Oh, I mean, like I said, he's a Jersey kid. Most people from Jersey are Yankee fans. Hi, guys. Just saying. But still, most people from Jersey are Yankee fans. Obviously, he is a Yankee fan. Did grow up as a Yankee fan, and went to Rutgers. So honestly, he would give us a lot of leeway in signing, and I'm pretty sure, not gonna make this a promise, he could definitely give us a signing bonus. But no, like I said, Frazier makes a lot of sense. But no, Frazier would definitely give us a little bit of a, how can I put it? He would definitely give us a little bit of a signing cushion. Like, he would definitely give us a break in terms of money. Because I think Frazier definitely knows his value. Oh, and we could definitely use one of the young prospects, Torres, as throw one of them at second base. Hell, we could even probably sign a second baseman. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be mad if we went out and we signed Neil Walker. I mean, hell, I would love to see Neil Walker on the Yankees. Personally, the reason I would love to see Neil Walker on the Yankees, honestly, great contact hitter, great switch hitter, I believe, if he is a switch hitter. And he definitely has power to all fields. Holds as I am checking to make sure that he is a switch hitter. And like I said, Walker, former Met, so definitely no stranger to the New York area. So honestly, and trust me, second base is, like I said, definitely a need that we need. Now, for the big one, and I'll probably do a separate video on this, but I want to get my thought out about it now so that I don't forget about it. The trade for Stanton, I love it. I truly do. Yes, we got rid of Castro. Unfortunately, now that leaves second baseman open. But however, it also gives us room to potentially sign someone, like I said earlier. And it also gives us room for improvements, and it definitely puts us in a win-now situation. Last year we were in the win. Right now, pretty much last year we were believed to be in a rebuilding season. Yeah, ALCS, we're not in a rebuilding season anymore. Cashman realizes that now. Oh, he's smartened up. Realized that this is not a win-now situation. This is this is not a rebuilding season. This is pretty much a win-now season. So right now, he is out for the big names, and that is exactly what we need, all right? Right now, he has that Steinbrenner mentality. He's going out, and he is buying a World Series ring. well, hasn't really bought it, but traded it. Now, a lot of people are definitely turning around, and, how can I put this? A lot of people are definitely turning around and comparing this trade to the A-Rod trade back in the day. Hey, for those of you who don't know, Yankees pulled off something similar where they gave up Alfonso Soriano, and I forget who else for Alex Rodriguez, and at that time, A-Rod, AL MVP. But this time we're actually giving up Castro, Devers, and it's Guzman, I think. Guzman or something like that for pretty much the NL MVP. And honestly, it's not that bad. It really isn't. And usually these results have gone good. Obviously, Stanton, honestly, one big difference, Stanton does not use steroids, so folks, drop that already. And a lot of people are really hyped because they're excited to see what Judge and Stanton can do back to back. Obviously, you have to pitch to one of them, or Sanchez potentially. But still, well, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how they do at either the 3 or 4 hole, the 2 or 3 hole. Honestly, it's going to be very interesting to see, and you're definitely going to have two very good arms in the outfield. From Stanton and Judge, both of them can definitely throw home and honestly gun a guy down. Both of them have been able to prove that in the past. It's definitely, like I said, going to be interesting to see how well Stanton is going to do in his first year with the Yankees. Obviously, he has that short porch and right, which honestly I think he's going to take full advantage to. Obviously, he's not a left-handed hitter, nor is he a switch hitter. However, he definitely does have power to all fields, and he knows that, which is scary. So he can definitely crush the ball to center field, and he can also pull the ball to left, and he can also go the other way to right. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see. Honestly, a lot of dream matchups are going to be happening because you're going to see Chapman versus Stanton in batting practice. And then you also got Kimbrel versus Stanton in terms, obviously, I think you might have seen it when Kimbrel was with the Braves, Stanton was with the Marlins. But still, you're definitely going to be seeing a lot of it. And honestly, I think Stanton is definitely going to have a lot of fun, especially going to Fenway. Hitting at that monster. Or Rogers Center, I think he'll definitely have a ball there. Here at Tampa Bay. How many balls would he get stuck on the catwalk? That's a question for you guys to answer. Who knows? But honestly, I really do think that this is a good move by the Yankees. Obviously, we got an elite player. Now all we need to do is just kind of like, right now, realize that, yes, we got someone. Get rid of some of the dead weight. Get some of the bad contracts right now. And realize what we have left. And what we need left. And right now what we need left is a couple more starting pitchers and a couple more, and definitely a third baseman and a second baseman. And am I going to say a first baseman? Not really. I would say a backup just in case Bird does underperform again, or gets Teixeira-itis. But who knows? Alright guys, so that's going to do it for me. That is my thoughts so far on the Yankees offseason. And pretty much, I'll get you guys more thoughts on pretty much the entire offseason as everything goes around. I think I might do, like, months in review. So pretty much, like, at the end of this month, like, December, like, January 2nd. Because, obviously, December 31st and shit. I'm actually planning on doing a Giants game for my dad. And, like, I'm going to surprise him with a ticket. Or something like that for Christmas or something like that. Long story short, kind of gave away my Christmas surprise. But pretty much, like, I'll do, like, a month in review in terms of the off-season. And at, like, the beginning of a new month, and pretty much, boom, once everything comes to end, boom, we're right back at it. So, alright, guys, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. And, like I said, I couldn't let this go by. Right, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this plays out for the Yankees. And, guys, like I said, hey, keep it locked in here for more. Make sure you subscribe, and I will be keeping you guys updated throughout the rest of the off season. So, guys, take it easy.